room, take it when you can.
It's on the ground.
Okay, now folks, this is not this is an actual crew on the scene. This is not a picture from 1,000 feet in the air. We've got people on the ground, very close to the people in Cyril and Cement, and you are not going to see anything close like this out of anybody else. This is a very dangerous situation. Scott Wieditz and Chris Lee are on the backside of the storm. It's actually moving away from them. It's moving parallel to them, but you can see this is a storm that is on the ground, kicking up debris, and it is near the Cyril area, approaching the Cement area. This is a storm that is west of these areas, moving to the northeast at about 35 miles per hour. This is a very dangerous situation. You're seeing this live, not from any tower cams, not from any helicopters. This is from an actual crew that is on the scene. That is the dedication from Eyewitness News 5 and the First Alert Storm Team bringing you this very latest information. Do not leave your storm shelters if you're in Cyril or Cement, as this storm will likely continue to push off to the northeast at 35 to 40 miles per hour. There you see it, Indian City, 531. Laverty at 537, Chickasha at 551, Dutton at 555. Let's go back to First Alert Doppler radar until we can reestablish communication with Fast Unit 2. You folks in Indian City, Verdon, Norge, Chickasha, this is a tornadic supercell thunderstorm that is moving across eastern sections of Caddo and western sections of Grady County. Let me back out just a little bit here, get our view of what is exactly happening with this thunderstorm. Now, we also want to point out that while this tornado is on the ground, we've also got intense thunderstorms that are moving through Kiowa County. This storm has already produced softball-size hail, okay, the storm that's around the Hobart area. And we also have thunderstorms developing in the Oklahoma City metro area at this time. Again, if you have, there you see, this is a live picture from Fast Unit 2. Chris Lee. Scott, you're there. Tell us what's going on.
Well, right now this thing has been zigzagging back and forth as it's taken its northeasterly track. As you can see, it's gone through a wooded area out there. There are also some ranches out in this area as well. Look at it right now. It's obviously hit some sort of trees. You can see the trees flying up into the air. Let's just hope there's no homes in the path of this thing at this point in time. But as you can see, it's really roped out. This is the most significant this storm's looked all afternoon at this point in time.
Scott, give us your location again.
We are approximately, as the crow flies, about 4.5 miles northeast of Apache, and we are probably a good 3 miles away from looking to the northeast as well to the tornado.
It appears that it's approaching some houses there, Scott. Perhaps it's behind those. But
yeah, there's some ranches out there, like I was saying, and let's just hope all those folks are safe and in their place.
We see a couple of other storm spotters watching this as it passes by. This is incredible video. You guys are really putting us there. Make sure you stay in a safe place. It appears that it's moving parallel and away from you. Tornado
yes,
on the ground 3 miles northwest of Cyril, moving northeast at 35. So you folks in Cyril, stay in your cellars. Don't be tempted to go see this thing. And now in just a minute here, Scott's going to have to, they're going to have to bust a little farther off to the northeast to catch up with this. But this has been incredible. Tornado video. Not video, this is live. This is live as it's happening. And this is why we do this, so we can tell the folks in Cyril and Cement that that's what's headed through your area. It's moving away from the Cyril area at this time, but folks in Cement, movement to the northeast at 35 miles per hour. Once again, time of arrival for the most dangerous part of this storm. Laverty, 537. Verdon at 544. Chickasha, 551. Although right now, if the track holds true, the most dangerous part of this storm will pass just west of Chickasha, although you folks in Chickasha still may experience golf ball size hail. Chris Lee continuing to go ahead and widen out that shot, and you can see the debris that's being generated. A lot of it is trees. As Scott said, there are some ranch buildings around this area, and that storm. This tornado has been on the ground now the last 7 to 10 minutes, which is longer than the average. That's Chris Lee, Fast Unit 2, which is they're near Apache. They're in between Apache and Cyril, looking off to the northeast at this point as the storm approaches Cement. Very dangerous situation with a tornado on the ground. The conditions are favorable the rest of this evening on into the overnight hours that we will likely see thunderstorms remain quite intense. And I want to alert the folks in the metro area. Let's go back to First Alert Doppler radar just real quick. We've got intense, there you go, keep the picture in, intense thunderstorms in the metro area. And I've been saying this, and I want to reiterate that we want you, in case you lose power, we want you to stay with our coverage by tuning in to News Radio 1000 KTOK on the AM dial and the KTST 101.9, the Twister, on your FM dial. Those stations have teamed up with Eyewitness News 5 to provide you with the very best weather information. So we have an intense cell now that is developing south of El Reno, very strong thunderstorm cell, one just to the east of Binger, and then our tornadic thunderstorm cell that is across sections of Grady and Caddo counties. And this has been producing a tornado, continues to produce a tornado as it races off to the northeast. From El Reno to, okay, we've got another tornado warning now that's just coming out. This one's for southwestern Oklahoma, so let me back out. As you see the picture, okay, tornado warning for Kiowa County. You folks in Kiowa County, tornado warning in effect until 6:15. Doppler radar indicated a thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado.